Here in Philadelphia, they're doing the skull, at least hand motion with the chant, but they've changed the word to Foles, we're told from those down on the field.
In less than 2 weeks, the Philadelphia Eagles have a chance to write the greatest underdog sports story of all time. A Rocky story come to life. Who would have thought that a month ago, the Eagles would be heading to the Twin Cities to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? But it happened. What a team. This freaking team. Unbelievable. Vikings, Eagles, championship game highlights right now. Nick Foles was 26 of 33 for 352 yards and 3 touchdowns. A magnificent 10 of 11 on third down for 159 yards and 2 scores. Doug Peterson, credit to him for RPOing the Vikings to death in the first half. This plays to Foles' strengths. It doesn't make him go through his progressions. It got him into a rhythm, and as the confidence built, Peterson became more and more aggressive with his play calling. The Eagles hadn't converted a 3rd and 10 or longer since Carson Wentz went down. But look at Nicky Foles here, stepping up into the pocket, working it beautifully, and finding Ertz for the first down. 3rd and 8. Look at him move in the pocket again, showing confidence, doing the pump, stepping up, and hitting Ertz again for another first down. 3rd and 10, another 3rd and long. Work in the pocket, sliding to his left, and finding a wide open Alshon Jeffrey for a 53-yard touchdown. Unbelievable. He was a completely different quarterback. Here we go again. The good old flea flicker. And this is a perfect toss in between Trey Waynes and Harrison Smith to Torrey Smith for another 6 points. And just one more. This, an amazing throw as well. Flush to his right. The touch to Nelson Aguilar. Nick Foles was unreal. Let's get into the sheer dominance of this defense. They put up just as many points as the Vikings did. Case Keenum turned the ball over 3 times, including this 50-yard pick 6 by Patrick Robinson, who was able to haul in the Keenan lollipop after Chris Long came off the edge with pressure. Keenum was pressured more than any quarterback in the NFL this season, while the Eagles caused the most to opposing signal callers. Minnesota led the NFL in 3rd down conversion rate and rushing attempts. When the Vikings struggle to generate traction in the running game on 1st and 2nd down, that's when they falter. Keenum was able to move the chains early, and Minnesota scored on its opening drive, but continuously being put in 3rd and longs wound up being a disaster for the Vikings. Minnesota was still in the game late in the first half, but Derek Barnett comes off the edge with the strip sack. Minnesota tried to send a tight end across the formation to block him. Not a good idea, and Barnett, the first rounder, makes Keenum pay. And then one last interception, one last turnover. It's Corey Graham off the deflection from Ronald Darby. And Darby did a magnificent job on Adam Thielen. The duo of Thielen and Stephon Diggs, probably the best wide receiver tandem in the NFL at the moment. But they combined for less than 100 yards against the Eagles secondary. Darby blankets Thielen in the back left corner of the end zone there on a 2nd and goal. 4th and goal. Darby all over Thielen again. This pass was incomplete after being initially ruled a touchdown. The Eagles ran the ball 30 times for 110 yards, just a 3.7 yards per carry clip, but the pass-run ratio was pretty even. 33 passes for Foles, 30 rushing attempts for the Birds, and Jay Ajayi, 18 carries for 73 yards, a healthy 4.1 yards per tote. And you already know, no Eagles highlight is complete without some Fletcher Cox and some deep penetration. Cox all up in Case's face. Of course the Eagles opened up as 5.5-point underdogs in Super Bowl 52 to the Patriots. but we couldn't have it any other way. We want Brady.